Yo, yo, yo. Yo. Testing, testing. One, two, three. We're doing, how we doing? Oh, my guy. Wow. Indigo, my bro. Let me figure out how to see my comments on StreamYard so I can talk to you and not hear myself. Thank you for coming in. Numero uno. My man. I am just pretty much testing everything. How you doing, bro? I haven't talked to you in a minute. Oh, there's comments right there. Here we go. Oh, I see him. I see him. What up? There's Indigo. Cool, cool. David Thering, my man. What's good, brother? What's good? Wow, I did not expect the two of you to be the first two in my chat. That is awesome. So that tells me that this is working. How you guys doing? Thank you for coming in. We Yeah, same. You can't miss when the final boss tweets out late at night that he's about to make an appearance. You got to show up, right? So, I had the thought. I didn't wasn't paying attention to the time, and I thought maybe I'll try to go live for the first time tonight. And then looked at the time and saw that it was like 4:38, and I'm like, well, I got about 22 minutes to set everything up, and yeah. Oh, we got a Zelina promo? Is she on a motorcycle? Huh. Um, David, I don't know if he's going after him. I think The Rock is going to pit certain people against each other. That's what I think. And from the looks of that segment with Solo and Jacob, they got Jacob's beard all edged, and he's got a new look about him with his hair and stuff. Yeah, he's not taking orders from Solo Sokoa anymore like that, I don't think. That's the vibe I got. So I'm thinking The Rock pulled Cody, because it's going to look to us like he's fucking with Cody right from the get-go, right? But I think he's pulling Cody because I think he's going to let Jacob Fatu and Solo kind of work itself out. That's what I think, but we'll see. If I go to the grocery store and I see Seth Rollins with that hair on those cup of noodles, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Let me see. Let me try to turn my camera on. My face is covered tonight. I haven't. This is just a test stream, but how do I sound? Do I need to turn things up? Are we good? What's good? What's good? Sorry, what's up? I mean, our truth. I said it wrong. My bad. My bad. How you doing tonight, David? Who's he gonna bring out? Oh, LA Knight, because LA is the abbreviation of Louisiana. There ain't no way, bro. Mike Rouse, what's good, brother? Thank you. Thank you for coming in, my guy. Appreciate you. I was thinking Ricky Starks or Ricky Saints. I was literally thinking maybe they'll just for some sort of comedy gig they'll do Ricky Saints. LA Knight. Holy crap. He's throwing beads? Yeah, he's throwing beads. But why is he wearing red and yellow and not purple and green? He's got the wrong colors on. Is he eating a po' boy? That's what's up. That's good stuff, bro. How you doing, Mike? Thanks for coming in. Uh, I kind of just on a whim decided I'd test things out. Was feeling a little ballsy. See. There's my cam, my screen. I'm looking a little different today. I'm looking a little more like Ghost from Call of Duty, but I didn't want. I wasn't ready to show my face yet on my own stream. Oh, I sound good. Good. Good shit. Good shit. I might be on a little bit of a delay, guys, because I don't have the USA Network, so I am watching on a naughty site. Our truth with the mat wrestling. Okay, let's go. Hip tosses and stuff. The fact that Wade Barrett just brought up Little Jimmy is hilarious. What up, guys? What I don't know if you can see me. I'm kind of covered up. I didn't want nobody to see my face, so I got the Triple H face going. My Triple H bandana. Mike Rouse. Oh damn, you've been watching wrestling since before I was born. That's good shit. I didn't realize you were that old, bro. I always forget, like, being moderator for JD and stuff. I always forget that there's a lot of people, there's a lot of guys watching him that are like my age or close to, a little bit younger, a little bit older. It's pretty legit. I was on TikTok earlier, about an hour before SmackDown came on, and I saw that's where the younger crowd hangs out, I believe. I saw so many younger people doing live streams talking about The Rock showing up and what's going on with WrestleMania, and I'm like, you guys can't have watched wrestling more than 10 years. Like, it's crazy to think that there are wrestling fans out there that have never, like, seen The Rock. All they know is The Rock from movies. They don't really know him from wrestling, you know? It's crazy. It's crazy. Sorry if you can hear a little wind in my mic. I'm walking back from the kitchen to the computer room. Guardian! Yeah, my dude! My man. Let me get this ridiculous shit off here. I'll turn my mic on in a minute. I had to take all the face crap off. I've been looking everywhere for these new Post Malone Oreos because they look really good, and they're sold out everywhere, right? But I did come across the new Oreo Loaded, so I'm about to try them right now. I was on the phone with my dietitian earlier, talking about all the steps that I've been taking in my New Year's resolution to eat healthy, and I've been doing good. I've been doing really good, and I'm about to fuck all that up right now because I can. But the loaded Oreos, I couldn't pass up the Oreos with the Oreo filling. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I don't buy this crap very often, but sometimes you just gotta make an impulse buy. Thank you guys so much again for showing up, man. My dudes. Guardian, we've been following each other for a long time. Indigo, the first person to comment in my first live stream ever. That put a smile on my face. I've been following Indigo for a very, very long time. A lot of you guys have been following for a very long time. So, to anybody that's been rocking with me for years, and to the guys that are here that I'm newly acquainted with, thank you so much. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, a long, long time. So I'm kind of mad at myself. I should have started this 5 years ago when I had the thought to, but nevertheless, we're here now. So no time like the present. I know we're all excited to see what the Rocks is gonna do. Whether he's gonna be stern with Cody, or if he's gonna be chummy with him, or he's already making changes to the program, and we haven't even seen him yet. So it's already, you can just feel the tension already. I love it. Love it. Guardian, I'm gonna hit you up. If you're still in the chat, I'm gonna hit you up on X because I want to run something by you and get your take on something I've been thinking about for a while. If you don't mind. Sorry guys, I gotta feed my dog real quick. Elimination Chamber is a week from tomorrow, yeah? I feel like it's been a long time since we've seen a WWE pay-per-view. I feel like it's been a hot minute. I'm ready. I'm ready to get this road to WrestleMania going. I know everybody's been kind of feeling that it's been stagnant and not really kicked off, because I'm like, you just have to think about the fact that Mania is almost a month later. I know it's still in the month of April, but April 20th, it's never been done that late, to my knowledge. And my birthday is the week of WrestleMania. I'm born in the first week of April, so more times than not, my birthday falls on WrestleMania. And while I was a bit bummed out that it's not going to be, WrestleMania was on my birthday, I think last year or the year before that. But hey, if it's not going to be on my birthday, the next best day would be 420. Sheesh. Like Otis. Shout out to Big O ENT. If you got it, spark it. Testator in the computer room going crazy, so something's. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. R-Truth doing John Cena moves. All right, all right. Oh, nice, Mike Rouse. I don't know. I feel like my birthday being on WrestleMania every couple years, I feel like I was destined to be a wrestling fan, you know? I was meant to find wrestling. I truly believe that. You a Packers fan then, David? Oh, Mike Rouse, you're in Mizzou also, like Jeremy. So Miz beat his old partner. What is Mello doing with the bicep flexing? That's kind of cringy. I don't know why he's hyper flexing like that. These Oreo loaded cookies have more filling in them than double stuff. This is crazy. I was not expecting to see Oreos with this. This has got to be ungodly, this amount of frosting. This surely is going to give people diabetes. I'll show you one on camera in a second. It's just wild. Is she dressed like MJF? She wearing Burberry? Holy Christmas. My God. Ludwig Kaiser, man. Lucky bastard. Ha ha ha! Yuri! Comrade! What's up, my G? Check this out. I don't know if the camera's going to do it justice, but let's see if you can see him. The thickness of these Oreo, the frosting on these bitches is crazy. Like, look at that. I've never seen an Oreo with that much frosting. That's thicker than double stuff. That's like twice as thick as double stuff. My God. Fucking. It tastes really good because it's got the crunched up Oreos mixed in the frosting, right? But that's way too much frosting. Holy smokes. Oh, I was going to ask you how your birthday celebration went, but you're doing it tomorrow. Yeah, on the weekend. That makes sense. Good shit. How old did you say you were? 28? And I know JD said 20. I swear he said 20 last night. I know he did. I know he did. Yuri likes to follow me. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm new to this, so if you guys know how to, I don't know how familiar with running content creation or StreamYards or anything is. If anybody in here knows anything regarding content creation, I'm always open. I'm so open to pointers, suggestions, music. If you know any kind of copyright-free music, borders, backgrounds, anything of the sort, I'm open to any suggestions. I kind of have a vision, but I don't know. I don't really know how to get there yet, so 28. Yeah, okay. On my 28th birthday, I got my lip pierced. True story. Everybody said, "Why wait? Why'd you wait till you're 28?" Motherfucker, I'm 45 and my lip is still pierced. I don't. Never been good at conforming. Also, I think since Rob does Dino Dick and Otis does Raw, I think I'm gonna start covering NXT. I'm probably gonna do. I'm looking towards SmackDown as well because Otis works on Fridays, he said, and um, I'm not really just trying to come in and step on the homies' toes just yet. I need to kind of take my time with this and get ingratiated into the world of content creating. Yo, Kratos, my man, my G Kratos. What's good, dog? Let me turn the light on so the camera picks me up. What up, everybody? David Thiering, probably seeing me for the first time. What's up, my G? Good to see you. Good to see you, Kratos. Thank you, brother, for coming in. I planned on this being just kind of like a test stream, just to see how things run. I've never used my PC for streaming. I've only used it for gaming, so I don't know what the picture quality is going to look like. Or everybody seems to think I sound decent, so that's good. You know, also, yeah, Mike Rouse, you're right. How do I put people's comments on the... Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. I'm figuring it out. I'm really starting to like NXT. I'm really, really liking the aura that I feel is developing with TNA. I saw on X that there was something going on last night with Elijah, formerly Elias in WWE, and Joe Hendry, and I'm very intrigued at that. So I might start watching TNA. Picture quality is very good for a first stream. Good, because I'm glad to hear that, Kratos, because I don't have YouTube open, and I heard that having that running obviously at the same time can affect things, but if I have any sort of technical difficulties, as of right now, I don't know how to fix them. So I'm glad that I have a beast of a machine that's allowing me to even do this good. NXT needs to bring the light down. What do you mean, Mike? Obafemi showed up in TNA. I love this. I love how you never know who's going to show up from what brand on what show. Whether TNA is going to be on NXT or NXT is going to be on TNA. And I love that they're doing that. I never understood Vince's archaic mentality, Vince's old school mentality with that, and how he felt like it would hinder the WWE and cost them money by working with other companies. That never mathed out to me. And my freaking phone just died. Oh my god. Hold on, boys. It's Tiffy time. Someone on the mic is going to mess up in a promo at some point and say titty time. I'm just saying. It's going to happen. And maybe not a botch, maybe purposely, but at some point you're going to hear titty time. Oh, wait, Jen is in here? Oh, Jen! No way! You found me. I'm. Oh, Jen. Jen. Oh, I'm so sorry. I saw you type that something about your dad in the chat the other night on JD's stream, and it was going so fast, and it's pretty hard to have a conversation in a chat room with that many people and stuff on a personal level. So thank you so much for coming in and stopping by. And I'm so glad that you did, so I can talk to you real quick. Yeah, I echo those sentiments. As somebody that has to talk about my mom quite often, it's very much still in the forefront of my mind, her passing, even though, I'm working on my fourth year now. And I remember the night before she died being in her room, and I think JD was streaming, and I remember being on my phone, and Jen was in the chat, Jeremy was in the chat, Guardian was in the chat, Kratos was in the chat. Um, there were so many of you in the chat, and I'm not really sure during the months that I took care of my mom what else got me through other than the feeling of desperation trying to keep her alive, but also the only thing that I could the only thing that I could think about that wasn't related to my mom was off the script and wrestling, and that's ultimately what helped me get through it. And I'm so sorry for what you're going through with your father, Jen. I wish you had social media and stuff so um, I could reach out to you and whatnot. But my thoughts and my prayers are with you and the rest of your family. I'm here anytime. If you ever, you can find, if you just know my handle on YouTube at Hula Grim. It's like that on any social media. So if you ever need to talk or whatever, I'm probably going to start being live on a more regular basis. So come in here anytime you need to, and we can talk. We can do whatever. And my thoughts and prayers are with you and your pops. Yeah, it's I'll never forget getting that news when they told my mom she was terminal. I probably could have sued for this, but they told my mom she was terminal on her birthday, which I thought was absolutely egregious. Um, I don't know why you would tell anybody that they have stage 4 cancer on their birthday. And I just wanted to burn that medical facility down that day. But Mike Rouse, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that about your father too, Mike. It's the sucky thing about becoming middle aged. It's like every time I get on Twitter every day, I see somebody that I used to watch or follow, or be a fan of from my childhood's dead and gone. Um, relatives, friends, family. It's all once you hit your 40s, it starts to you start seeing death a lot more and more and more. And if you're close with your father, like I was close with my mother, um, life changes, and it's a change that you can't really go back from. Like I can't be the guy I was before my mom died. It's impossible. And you have to learn to, I don't know, the world feels different when you wake up that next morning. It just does. And you feel like you're kind of being torn in half a little bit. And you want things back the way they were, but you also know that life is forcing you into a new chapter whether you want to be or not, and that's a tough pill to swallow. And I'm 3.5 years in, I'm struggling greatly to find my way through life without my mom's voice. And what's the fucked up part about it is that, like, but I also can't really look at pictures of her, and I can't watch any video footage of my mom yet, because I just absolutely collapsed. So, um, my thoughts and prayers to anybody in my chat right now going through losing a family member, a loved one, a friend, whether they're sick, or they've recently passed. If you need anybody to talk to, please feel free anytime to hit me up. Most of you know how to get a hold of me, so I urge you, because it helps me too. Because I spend a lot of time uh, in solitude, and sometimes the voices of others just really help kind of uplift the spirit and help carry you through a hard time. Oh, is he? Was it? Oh, was it something medical related, like somebody botched in the hospital? Was somebody messed up on trying to do their job? Because that's usually what happens. When my mother was in hospice, and I truly believe that the woman OD'd my mom on purpose because my mom had pissed this woman off. I had seen bruises on my mom's body one of the last times I went to see her, and she was losing her ability to speak. She could talk, but she couldn't finish her thoughts and sentences. She could only say the first half of a sentence, and then she would just stop. Um, I noticed bruises on her nose, on her arms, on her legs, and I thought, okay, this isn't normal because my mom can't get up and walk right on her own. So I think somebody's putting these bruises on her. And come to find out, the woman was mad and was pushing her up to the dining room table in her wheelchair, and I guess lifted her, kind of took the handles and lifted her and thrusted her at the table. And my mom was having trouble holding her back weight up. She couldn't sit up straight on her own. She was slumped. And when the woman did that, my mom went forward and she couldn't stop herself, and she banged her face on the edge of the table, and it bruised her nose. Um, I had to tell her. I had to call, the authorities. It was a big thing, and this woman got really mad at my mom about it. And I remember telling the authorities that I just have this feeling this woman knows how to administer medicine, and she knows how to use the medical loopholes. And I had a feeling that I said, if my mom's gone in a week, you know what happened. And literally a week from that day, my mom died. And I'm convinced that that woman OD'd my mom. But when you put a loved one on hospice and they pass away, you're not allowed to get an autopsy report done. So I couldn't get an autopsy to see what the drug levels in her system were. And that was a rough one to swallow because I wanted to fight, but my cousin had to pull me aside and go, she's gone. Like, fighting this isn't going to bring her back, and this is going to get wrapped up in tape for years and years to come. And you're going up against a woman who's been taking care of sick people for 40 years, so it's your word versus hers. And you don't have any proof, so what are you going to do? And then when you lose that, how bad are you? When you lose that case, how bad are you going to feel? And your mom's still gone. And I had to just eat the bullet on that one. Kratos, you ain't. Oh wait, there we go. Oh, the medical facilities are. Um, my mom got what's sepsis? Is that when you get that when you get the an infection in your bloodstream and it kills most people that get it? She got that from being in the hospital because she was in a dirty, filthy hospital room that hadn't been cleaned properly in years. I don't know. I think The Rock's not coming out till the end, Jen. My phone died, so we got off on a tangent, and I got to go turn it back on because that's how I watch SmackDown. I'll be right back. Thank you guys so much for showing up. I love you guys. I fucking love you guys. Man, I did not think that Indigo was going to be my first like and my first comment. Um, and I didn't put out like a tweet or anything, and I had just clicked the live button, and I forget it, it sends it to YouTube and then puts out a notification. So to see people just show up when I only just clicked one button to go live it warms my heart, man. I fucking thank you guys. Like, I just love watching and talking wrestling, man. I should have been doing this a long time ago. That's all I want to do it for. Guardian? No way. Sometimes I think Guardian is trolling. There's no way you're over 60, bro. You do not look over 60 to me at all. I thought you were my age, brother. That's incredible. Facts, Yuri, facts, brother. We can all use a Bailey. Hang on, guys. I gotta get SmackDown back on. My phone's booting up. We got Tiffany Stratton in the ring with Nia Jax. No. Tiffany Stratton versus Candice LeRae with Nia Jackson in Candice LeRae's corner, I'm assuming. I don't know. They really should not put Nia Jackson anything leopard print related, because I feel like she just looks like a Macy's Day inflatable balloon version of Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Sorry. I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. No need to thank me, Guardian. You're my bro. I am terrible at getting around, making the rounds and responding to people and getting around to everybody's content and stuff, and I really want to. That's another New Year's resolution I've got, is to. I got to work on my time management, man. I just get so preoccupied and just caught up in my own stuff, like we all do. But I really want to be more supportive. I mean, I try to support as much as I can, and sometimes there's not enough time in the day, but I'm trying to look for your comments. I'm scrolling. Kratos. Oh, your grandmother. All over hospital bed, the nurses. The nurses walked by her room and walked away while she was asking for help. Oh, yeah. That's commonplace. I'm trying to think. My grandmother had stories about the hospital. My mom, for sure. My mom had multiple. Unfortunate, man. My mom had been through the ringer in hospitals and with doctors, man. I've got many sad stories about my mom and the medical industry, and how they failed her. Yeah, and a lot of these quacks are in it for the money, and they don't actually give a shit to make a difference and to actually help people. And here in America, you guys know, we got sick care. We don't have health care. They use sick care as a form of population control. So there's no profit in healing the sick, and if you cure ailments and you cure diseases, it keeps everybody alive longer. And then the earth, I mean, we're already overpopulated in this country. So if you're familiar with Bill Gates and the stuff that he's involved with, just have fun with that rabbit hole if you decide to ever go down it. What did everybody do? Leave Rob? JD has more ads than Raw and SmackDown. I thought that when you subscribe to a channel, it gets rid of the ads. But for some reason, JD's chat plays ads just like other YouTube channels that I'm subscribed to, but that I'm not. Like, I get when you click the sub button, you still get ads. But when you're like an actual paid VIP member, you know, that should take away ads. Unfortunately, normally I'm really into Tiffany Stratton, and this match has no aura. The crowd's not into it, and I'm just vibing with y'all. Oh, YouTube Red, so you got to pay the premium price to get the ads go bye-bye. Of course. Of course. Did you guys see that Oreo that I showed you? Like, look at this fucker. Like, that's stupid. That's too much, bro. It's really too much frosting. But cookies and cream frosting is the move. I will say that. Oreo should have had cookies and cream frosting in their Oreos this whole time. Candice LeRae just did a lion salt. Is that an Oreo cake? No, it's a cookie, bro. Here, look. I was looking for the new Post Malone ones because those look amazing, and the reviews on them, everyone's saying they're the best Oreo ever, but I found these ones. See, Oreo loaded, new, more than double stuff, and the filling has Oreo cookie in it. They're gas. It's just the frosting is a bit much. Frosting is a bit much. Oh yeah, I was explaining before you got here, Jen. I'm on the free site because I don't have cable, so I'm a bit behind. Tell Huli the story that you asked you a question and JD turned you down. Okay, Nia Jax is gonna break the bottom rope, and here comes Trish Stratus now. So I'm like 30 seconds behind y'all. Sorry about that. Oh, she just kicked the shit out of Nia Jax. Okay, so we get a partnership with Trish Stratus and Tiffy? Of course, because that's who they modeled Tiffany Stratton after with the TS name. Trish Stratus, Tiffany Stratton. Stratus, Stratton. I see. So this is inevitable. So by the time we get to WrestleMania, it's going to end up being Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus. Don't tell me Vince ain't calling the shots behind the scenes still somewhat. And the fact that he's the only guy I've ever seen in my life that's walked into so many courtrooms and come out of every single one without being cuffed. I mean, the guy's invincible. Literally, his name is Vince for a reason. And he's going to walk scot-free, and he's going to get right back into the wrestling game, and I hope y'all are ready. Because that's coming. And if he's him and Shane are buddy going to baseball games and shit together, nobody's concerned about that at all. When they've had a tumultuous relationship for decades, that told me that was a huge. When they reported that and that they were seen together and stuff at the Super Bowl and whatnot, I'm like, oh, Vince is getting ready to come out of hiding. Look at Charlotte's arms. What the fuck am I watching? What is she wearing? It must be cold in there. Charlotte's got some shrinkage or something. She doesn't look as busty. If Charlotte Flair does not put Tiffany Stratton over, we need to collectively band together and figure out how to get rid of that woman. Where's Jen? Is Jen still here? Yeah, sorry. Put prayer emojis all in the chat for Jen. Priest is growing on me. I liked him in NXT, but I didn't like him when he first hit the main roster. Oh shit. Kratos. What is gonna happen with The Rock being here? I'm like on pins and needles right now. I'm. Hey, you know what they say, MK3? If she ain't 280, she ain't my lady. I don't. I don't say that, but that's apparently what they say. Cowboy Carter. Jen. 9 pounds of sausage. I remember when The Rock used to come out telling people they look like. He told Mick Foley all the time he looked like 50 pounds of monkey crap stuffed into a 5 pound bag. Because Mick Foley would always come out in them ugly ass brown pajama pants, bro. Like when he was half mankind, like when he was mankind, he was the half the evil mankind with the brown pants, and then had the office shirt with the tie. I hated that look. It looked so white trash. It really did. But I mean, it was fitting for his character, and for that when once he turned face and wasn't the psycho mankind anymore, it worked. But oh man, it was not the most flattering of uniforms. Did you see? Mike was telling you, Jen, to tell me. There was a story, I guess. Mike was telling you to tell me that you talked about in JD's or something. Did you see that? Here, I'll put it up in the chat there. Jen, tell Hooli the story that you asked you a question and JD turned you down. Did you ask JD? I'm assuming you asked JD a question and. Oh, I think yeah. I think I was in the chat when that happened, actually. The Chiefs all season equals Goldberg, which is like 270-0, and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl equals Goldberg. Facts. I agree, Guardian, wholeheartedly. And your faith can be of anything, really. I grew up a religious kid. I was raised in a real strict religious household. Um, that had a really negative effect on me, and as an adult, I kind of ended up the opposite end of the spectrum. But even though I'm not religious per se, I still have a higher power. I mean, I still believe I'm still spiritual. I still have faith and pray and stuff like that. I try to anyway. Um, but I'm a big believer in lifting each other up too. I think that if you find some good people in your life, just stick with them. And a lot of people helped me through. I mean, I still feel like I'm going through my mom's death, and it's been almost 3.5 years now. So it's like it never ends, kind of, once you go through it, once it happens. So it's good to have people that like Rage recently like Rage lost her mom shortly after I lost mine. A bunch of people in OTS kind of lost people right around the time my mom went, or sometime after, like a year or two after, and like I feel like that also helps us bond together. Like when you go through a loss and you meet somebody and they can relate because they just went through the same thing as you. It helps tie people together. Everybody agrees with you, Chaos, including myself. Oh, this is what you told JD, and he said, "Hell nah." Yeah, I tweeted rest in peace about that today. I made a tweet about her, Valletta Wallace. JD made his goal so he had a Q&A afterward. Oh. In that Q&A, Jen asked JD. Yeah. Damn, I was thinking I was gonna eat a bunch of them Oreos. I had 3, guys. I could only do 3. Like, it was so much frosting. It was so much freaking frosting. The last pack of Oreos I bought was the Coca-Cola Oreos. Last summer. Those those went into the garbage can. I couldn't get anybody to take the small cans from me. I'd only bought a 6 pack of the little small 8 ounce cans. I was not about to buy the full 12 ounce cans of that shit because I didn't know what it tasted like. And the combination of the Coca-Cola Oreos and the Oreo Coca-Cola messed my stomach up for like 3 straight weeks. Like it felt like there was a hard rock in my stomach. Here's what's left of that though. I saved 1 can just for nostalgia purposes, but Coca-Cola Oreo, zero sugar. You guys, I did not know that JD and Coachman were going on in the morning yesterday, so I totally missed it live, but I watched it today. What did you guys think of it? It's a very thoughtful message to Jen, Guardian. Let's glow. I like how they're showing this graphic when they show the two wrestlers, how they used to do it when they were animated. I like how they're doing it as like trading cards, like Liv versus Naomi, and their pictures are both on trading cards. I like that. So I thought about this, Mike. I was thinking about this yesterday because I truly believe Bianca. I can't see Trinity being a heel. Now, there's very much intrigue with that because I feel like because I can't picture her as a heel, that makes me want her to be the one that's revealed as the heel. You know what I mean? But what do we, once she's revealed as the heel, then what? Who's she gonna go? Who's she gonna just be in a forever feud with Bianca and Jade? That's going to be old after pretty quickly, I would think. And then we're stuck with heel Naomi, and we have heel Liv Morgan, and we have heel Raquel Gonzalez Rodriguez. We have who else? Heel Nia Jax, heel Candice LeRae. Like everybody's a fucking heel. Charlotte's a heel, and she's back. Becky Lynch is coming. Well, she'll probably be a babyface. Tiffany's a babyface, or is a heel, or she's a tweener. I'm not really sure. Um, Rhea Ripley's face. Um, I feel like there's way more heel women than face women. You know, $1 million baby. You know. Hey, I seen that. I seen that. Why'd you delete that? I seen it. I seen it. It's completely out of whack, and I don't understand why. Because we got a lot of women in the division. But maybe NXT factors into that at some point. I mean, Roxanne Perez is called up, and I know that she's a heel from NXT, but if you watched her interaction on Raw, the way that they paced that match made me think. I mean, she was clearly the babyface in that match. So I think they're going to switch Roxanne Perez to be a babyface, is what I think, now that she's on the main roster. Um, I pay attention to like how many little girls now come to these shows, and WWE makes it a point to show pictures on social media of like the little girls coming to the show with their long braids, like Bianca Belair. Um, she's good for the African American female community, bringing little girls' eyes and awareness to professional wrestling. And I think that Roxanne Perez is going to have that same effect on the little Latina girls, because the boys have had Rey Mysterio. They've had they've got luchadors up the wazoo to look up to and be fans of growing up. But there's, I know Zelina Vega is Hispanic, but they never really pushed her like that. And I have a feeling that because Roxanne Perez is in her 20s and she's just kind of more the younger generation and fits the younger age demographic, I think that they're probably going to push her more, and you'll see a lot of like little girls wearing her t-shirts and merch and stuff, kind of like they market Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair. Alexa Bliss. The Chamber. She's talking. A playground of her own. No way. Oh, my girl, Little Miss Bliss is back, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Jen loves Alexa Bliss. Stop bullshitting, Jen. You know you do. You loved Alexa Bliss 3 or 4 years ago in JD's chat. Remember? I know you remember. I know you remember. You were quite fond of Alexa Bliss years ago. Yeah. I really think that Bianca's going to end up being the one to go heel. Nobody's ever explored the possibility, I haven't heard yet, that it might not be either of them two. What if it's not Naomi or Bianca? It doesn't doesn't have to be them. They always got Raquel dressed absolutely ridiculous. Having like wearing bandanas for like shirts is crazy. This is wild. Yeah, I agree, and I just can't see like okay, once you get over the initial shock value of turning Naomi heel, what do you do with her? It ruins her. Little girls love Naomi. I can't. I can see Bianca getting booed for a time being because she can always go back to being a babyface, and Naomi can too. But I just don't see it working for Naomi. They've never booked Naomi properly, and I wouldn't trust them to book her properly as a heel. I don't think the fans would understand it or like it. I just don't. They're dragging that. Oh, someone is bending corners. Oh, it's The Rock. He drives the Ford Raptor. I always feel like Naomi's a decent worker, Kratos. I'm sorry, Chaos. I've always enjoyed Naomi's wrestling. It's not. She's not the best, no, but she's serviceable. I think I just love her energy. There's just something about Naomi that I've always just been drawn to. The sun broke. I feel like that name has come up recently. Maybe you were telling me about it the other day. Somebody was saying his name the other day. Son Broku. He does AI rock songs. He does anime ones and got Vegeta singing. I am not the one to talk to about Dragon. I literally have. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball, other than Goku and Vegeta are the names, and they're responsible for the term Super Saiyan. That's all I literally know about Dragon Ball. I know nothing. I mean, yeah, no, you're fine, Chaos. I'm not arguing. I just feel like I get what you mean. She's kind of clunky in the ring. Like she's not really smooth. She's never been smooth or fluid. You know, she's had. There's been a couple matches where I was like, okay, I could see improvement. She's definitely not a ring general or a mat technician, if that's what you're saying. And I don't mean that as a knock on her. I just mean like she's not gonna She's not the type of woman like a Rhea Ripley that's going to sell a shitload of tickets at a main for like a main event to a big show, right? But there's an aura and there's an energy around Naomi, and you can tell she loves what she's doing, and I think she's good for women's pro wrestling, and all that, which I'm sure you would agree with me. So I get where you're coming from. Well, you saw the 2K25 entrance, right? I mean, my God, whose entrance was longer, The Rock's or Roman Reigns? I think The Rock's got like a 5 minute entrance, doesn't he, on the video game? Yeah, she wrestles more diva than grappler, but I mean, think about how she broke into the business and what was going on then. You know, like you said, she was a funkadactyl, right? She was hired to look pretty and shake that sweet peach of hers. That's why she was originally hired. Um, I knew at some point if they ever gave the Funkadactyls the chance that Naomi would make it and Cameron wouldn't. Norman Smiley, of course. Norman Smiley. If you know, you know. Um, I was on the phone with Jeremy earlier. Um, if you guys have Peacock, if you want to see a 20-year-old Hooli on a WCW pay-per-view giving Goldberg the double middle finger and saying "fuck you, motherfucker," like right on TV. I sent Jeremy to the annals of fucking WWE Peacock today to look up that WCW pay-per-view from 1999, Spring Stampede back in the day. We had a kick with that one earlier today. I had great seats for that show, man. I'm like, 20-year-old me is right on TV. Like plain as day. Can't miss me. And there was no cell phones back then, right? So I had my little Kodak disposable yellow camera with like the 25 pictures, and then you go take it to like your Walgreens or your CVS and turn it in, and they develop the pictures, and like you go home, and then they call you as soon as you get home to go back up there and get your pictures. Yeah, and I don't disagree with you, Guardian, at all. Not one single bit. I just can't see her being a heel. That was my only point. Because I don't know what they do with her once they reveal that she's a heel and she has her heel moment. She's just not a character they're going to push either way, I don't think. So I feel like turning her heel is kind of a waste of time. Bianca's more of a superstar, a current superstar that I could see her still getting main event pushes as a heel. I don't. Uh-oh, rock time. Wait, what? My president is here. What's going on? I'm looking at Chelsea Green and White Jax. Oh no! I'm a minute behind you guys, so. Holy shit, I got goosebumps, everyone. What does The Rock do? Wait, what? Huh? What do we got? Wait, what was that flash in his entrance? And then, yep, and there he's doing his hand. He's slapping his arm. It's time. But what was that little quick little remix? That was a little remix. That's somebody's music coming. I don't know if that's Hikuleo. I don't know if that's I hope that's Zilla. I hope that was a Zilla Fatu tease. I really do. Oh, Mike Rouse, I wouldn't remember what city you or Jeremy are both in collectively. I'm sorry, bro. My brain doesn't work like that. Final boss is in NAW'LINS. Maybe he came to see his son, Rocky Saints, huh? Daddy's come back from the store? Is that what's going on here? At some point, I hope in Ricky Saints' career, he has some interaction with The Rock. I really do. I decided that last night. I don't even care. Give me a father-son angle. They were going to try to force that with Kurt Angle and Jason Jordan on us, right? I could go for The Rock and Ricky Saints. No, I think that was done by design, chat. That little remix hiccup in his intro tonight, I could be wrong, but he's back, baby. That phone was on the floor. It was recording or something. That's going to be a social media post of some kind. I just have a feeling. Ricky Saints want to finish his story with Ryback. What story? Why are we talking about Ryback in 2025? Kratos, who do you talk to on Twitter? Holy shit, bro. Use the block button. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's trying to make Ryback relevant in 2025? Sorry, chat. I'm not doing too good with the messages. Rocky, let's go. Well, the good news is this is only about half the time it takes for him to come out on 2K25, so. Jen, don't you even. Jen, you were just Jen. Jen. You feel it, don't you? Pause. He said, you know, I'm dropping some gospel shit on your ass tonight. Which I find it funny that he uses the word gospel referring to God and then says a swear word in the same sentence. But, whatever. Finally. Hold on a second, I'm doing it. He's going to say, shut your mouth. The sign says I'm eating so hard. Oh, New Orleans WrestleMania. Is that the first one since 30? Since that awful, the worst booking decision in all of wrestling history? Oh, yeah, he's got goosebumps. I think those are all just needle marks from all the steroid injections personally, but that's just me. So you showed up to announce what we already knew from social media? We already know this, bro. We knew WrestleMania was happening in New Orleans next year. I'm pretty sure, right, chat? We already knew this. You didn't have to show up to tell us some shit we already fucking knew, bro. I'm just saying. What's the crowd chanting? I can't tell. Oh, there's the logo. Oh, they're chanting holy shit. He said you goddamn right. Go marching in. The Saints sing along with the final boss. Jen, why you hating The Rock, bro? He's entertaining, you know? When the Saints go marching in. Now Cody's gonna interrupt him, I'm guessing, yeah? I'm gonna come out and be like, what's going on? Why'd you take me out of my match? Now they're booing him. Said something about STDs and trailer park trash. Are we getting The Rock versus Cody at Mania? That's crazy. Yeah, let's get this WrestleMania kickoff. It's about fucking time. They sure took their sweet time this year to start the road to WrestleMania. I don't like that it took weeks after the Royal Rumble. They waited almost a month after the Rumble to start their shit. In my soul, every fight out of control. Do it all to get them off their feet. Crowd is here, about to blow. Wait for me to start the show. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home. Boom, 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 boom. Hell yeah. Yeah. Freedom. Thanks you guys for hanging with me. I was just going to do a sound check and then bounce, but I appreciate you guys chilling with me. I really do. Boom, boom, boom. Wow, I've been live for an hour and 20 already? Jeez. The watch along format's kind of cool because it's just chill. I wish you could. I hate that you can't see any, like you can't show any of the actual show footage, man. I don't know if I should do this on YouTube or if I should do a watch along format on TikTok. I don't know what everybody uses more. I'm assuming y'all use YouTube more. Is this a sausage fest or what we got here? What do you mean, Jen? I mean, it's wrestling. Most of them have sausages, right? Dreams are not my name. You'll follow me until the end. I am my kingdom. I wish The Rock would just hit him in the back of his head while he was holding that title up, really. Look at The Rock is just absolutely clowning. I don't think he takes Cody seriously at all. What's up with the little ginger hug there? The little gingerly, little Cody, yes, you're doing such a great job, buddy. Just clothesline him. Just take his head off already, and let's get this bitch going. Come on. We're 2 hours in. It's probably gonna end. This is probably gonna be the ending segment. Oh no, we got the ending main event match. This will probably actually go the full 3 hours, actually, because The Rock's probably gonna be out here another 45 minutes for fuck's sake. But you think John Cena's gonna come out during this segment? I'll say this: me and Jen talked a lot of doo doo when Cody got hurt in the chamber with Seth. I couldn't see him getting over, and Rock is right. The crowd loves Cody, bro. Oh, they become good friends? Oh, really? You beat the shit out of him outside of his tour bus and talk shit about his mama? Netflix and Yeet. That's an awesome sign. Terramana tequila is not very good. Wait, what's about to happen right now? Sorry, chat. I'm not engaging right now because I know you guys are a minute ahead of me, and I don't want to be a spoiler. Or I don't want to have a spoiler. 4 people in the chat. Thank you, guys. This is lame that they're breaking kayfabe like this. The Rock and Rhodes connection. Ooh.
Rock's good friend, consigliere, who you know, Ari Emanuel, who owns everything. As a matter of fact, I joked with him. I said, Ari, can you believe that you own the WWE? He was like, listen, I don't own WWE. Rock, you own WWE. I was like, listen, I don't know if I own WWE, but I do know that I am the most powerful.
Oh, shit. He just said I am the most powerful. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
You to be something that is more than a great champion. I want you to be something that's more than our champion. I want you to be my champion.
Wait, what? What the fuck? His champion? What's going on? Yeah. Well, we got a main event, and they're not wrestling for an hour.
To become friends, or the moms to become friends, or the Terramana. I certainly didn't have that on my bingo card, but your champion. I think you above all people know I'm there.
Uh-oh. Well, now you're going to get beat up again, I have a feeling.
Yes, yes, you are their champion. Proudly their champion. Of course you are. The Rock is the people's champion. And I love that about you. And this is our universe. WWE is us. We were born into this business. So it's in our DNA. But Cody, I'm talking about something much more, much bigger than just this.
Oh, he wants to be the
I know for a fact
Wait,
that
what?
your number one goal is to bring as much joy and love and happiness to everybody around the world, as many people around the world as possible. Is that right? Yes. Because you are that guy. You're that dude, and I know it, and they know it. You communicate through social media, Instagram.
Is The Rock teasing, like, is he trying to convince Cody to become heel? Is that what's going on here?
That's not a flex. What I'm saying is The Rock is the most followed American man in the world, and I want that for you. And that's a fact. Rock is here. I want you to be here. That's what I mean by being my champion. Cody Rhodes, if you become my champion, I can open up doors and possibilities for you that you never knew existed.
What's happening right now?
If you become my champion,
He's telling him to become a bad guy.
I can come true. Every dream of your wife, every dream of your little baby, who I know. I invited you to the premiere of Moana 2 in Hawaii. Thank you, by the way, for making that cross $1 billion. I love you. Thank you very much. Thank you. You came to that out of support. I met your family. They were amazing. Your baby's dreams. When you and I are no longer here, we're in the clouds walking. I can make all that come true for you. I just need you to be my champion. Cody, I want you to think about something for a second. I'm a very lucky man, and I got it all. Man, I know it. You have it all. We're lucky boys. We're mama's boys. We're girl dads. We're lucky boys. You shut your mouth. I'll come out there and slap the syphilis right off your face. I'm trying to have a moment. Shut your mouth. Cody, listen to me. The one thing that I have never had that I want more than anything is a brother.
Is a brother, huh?
That's what you can be. last year for
Oh
WrestleMania.
shit! I
You
got
know
6
that
homies up in here live. Let's go. What up?
to face Mike
Sorry guys,
Tyson.
I haven't been talking because I'm watching. I'm a minute behind everybody because I'm a broke guy,
Talked to
and I gotta
Triple
watch on the
H,
free site
who's
right
my
now.
friend. I talked to Nick Khan, who's my friend. Both of them are your friends. I said, I know it's not in the plan. I know it's supposed to be Cody. Talk to Cody. We're going to have to move him aside because this is best for business. The biggest match ever, The Rock and Roman Reigns. You got to make it happen. And what did you do? I ain't doing it. And you stood up to me. And you know what else you did in front of the world? You slapped me. And no one does that. Gets away with it.
Wait, what?
But that's why you are special. And that's why you should be my champion. And that's why I will take you from here to here. I will make sure every dream you have comes true. Every desire comes true. You and generations behind you. Your dad, my dad, right now, looking down, the American dream and the soul man. They were friends. You and I are friends. Cody, be my champion. And here's the thing.
Roman Reigns is gonna have a problem with this, no?
I want you to think about it.
Roman Reigns, I would think, is gonna have a huge problem with this.
I want you to hold that baby of yours. I'm going to go home. I'm going to talk to my wife. I'm going to hold my babies too. And then I want you to think about it. I will meet you in Toronto, Canada at Elimination Chamber on March 1st.
He's gonna be at the chamber.
Answer that.
No way.
It's okay. Before I leave New Orleans, this has been an amazing night. This has been a hot ass crowd. Thank you very much. Before I leave, I want you to know this. The one thing that I want more than anything in this world is that.
This championship, my championship, their championship, this is what all of this is about. You want
No, 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 no.
He wants it back in his family?
No,
He wants it back with him?
my brother. I don't want that.
Oh, my stream froze. What'd he say? I don't want that. I want. What'd he say? It cut off. I didn't hear him.
See you in Toronto on March 1st at Elimination Chamber.
He didn't do If You Smell What the Rock is Cooking? Crazy. What did he tell him? Oh. What up, Jeremy? Dog, I've been live for almost an hour and 40 minutes. Where you been, bro? Wait, what's going on? The Rock is looking back at him now. What's Rock doing? Did I miss something? That cut off, so I clearly missed something. What does he keep looking at him for? That really pisses me right off. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so that was a segment that went on for like 30 minutes. Fucking hell. Jeez. Um, I get we all know how Jen feels about The Rock, but how do we feel about The Rock? I mean, we can't really complain about The Rock, Jen. Everybody was complaining last week that the road to WrestleMania hadn't started because The Rock hadn't shown up. I'm pretty sure you were one of those people. And now he's showed up, so this is not a good thing. Yeah, The Rock is playing devil's advocate for sure. But you saw a 25-minute promo. Hold on, David. Let me get your comment up here. You saw a 25-minute promo only to build more into something at Elimination Chamber between Rock and Cody. Well, yeah. I wonder if the original plan was for him to show up just at Elimination Chamber, but because of all the unrest on social media that he hadn't shown up yet, and people are going, "What the fuck is going on? Like, this doesn't feel like, the road to WrestleMania has even started yet." Maybe they impromptu made him show up in New Orleans. Maybe he decided to just cut a promo. What in the Shang Tsung? Yuri. Your soul is mine. Mortal Kombat. He said, "I want your soul." Pause. What is he going to do? Suck the soul right out of him? Chat. I don't know. I don't know. That could mean a couple of different things, you know what I'm saying? Yikes. Zoink Scoop. Oh, my goodness, man. Yeah. So if The Rock's going to be the devil, who's going to be God? Yeah, we were on the phone, Jeremy, and I just thought, you know what? I was in StreamYard and I literally was just kind of clicking on things. I was in the studio and I was checking my mic levels and this and that. And I look up next to my logo in this corner and it just said go live and I just said boop. I just clicked it for shits and giggles. I don't know why. And an hour and 40 minutes in now. Uh yeah, my first comment Indigo, I was not I don't know how he found me that quick. As soon as I went live, he was already commenting in my chat. I was like, "What?" That was awesome. And then to have everybody just show up like, hell yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I don't mind. No, I don't have to be solo. I just don't know how to bring people up. I don't know how to operate anything. I got this much going and everybody said my sound was good and shit and I'm like, "Okay, cool." Uh I honestly didn't think that you were I didn't see you. I hadn't seen Otis. I still haven't seen Rage, but um, I actually doing it this way, Jeremy, is not. And that was this is why I was doing this with y'all for the last year because I wanted to get used to the feeling of just talking. I think oldest is at work. Oh, Otis. Yeah, yeah. Otis works tonight. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, Yuri. I get you. It was a little bit hit and miss because I think people were expecting something really epic from The Rock. This went a completely different direction, I think, than people were anticipating. I think we were expecting certain things maybe to be said or certain behaviors to be had, certain interaction to be had between The Rock and Cody, and this was not. what anybody was expecting. So it's kind of like I think people are kind of in limbo right now, digesting what they just saw. Moment of silence, not DIY. Oh my god. That's a great picture of demolition, by the way, Tribal Queen. I think he meant 25 minutes ahead of us. Because he talked for like 25 minutes or some shit, didn't he? Is this match on yet? Or are we still. What are we doing here? My feed. I lost my feed. WWE SmackDown. Boom. Boom. Every time these dudes come out, the dude with the hair on his chest from Pretty Deadly, I feel like I keep thinking it's a woman and her tits are exposed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure their outfits, their tops, are what got them hired. I'm pretty sure that's why Vince hired them, because I'm pretty sure it reminded Vince of women with their tits exposed. I would bet money that's why they got hired to the main roster anyway. And then when he oils them, they look even more like boobs. That's just terrible. Hairy boobs. Gross. The disco ball brings back pesky memories. I don't know if you mean personally or from like a wrestling standpoint, like if that's a Disco Inferno reference. Yeah, Yuri, Pretty Dead is right. The crowd goes mild. Why is their music still playing? Shut this shit the fuck off. That disco ball is massive. What the fuck? Jesus Lord. That's the largest disco ball I've ever seen in my life. That's like the size of planet Earth. Imagine if that fell on someone. They're dead. And then they're going to lift that up into the air? Yeah, nah. I'm not standing under that. There's no way. Mike Rouse, I call them the gay boys. Nice, Mike. Fucking hell. How do I... Hold on. Cinema layout. This doesn't change nothing. Okay, there's the invite. Invite guest to the studio. Okay, so I go copy. I go over here to Twitter. Sorry, bear with me, guys. I appreciate y'all's patience while I'm literally doing all this stuff for the first time ever. I probably should practice this before I go on live, but like I said, I was just trying to set up my stream, and I kept telling everybody, like, content coming soon, and I'm going to go live soon. I'm like, I keep saying this shit. I better just, I don't know. I just at some point got to bite the bullet and do it. So that's why I just clicked on the stream tonight. I wasn't planning on even being here, but it turned into a thing. So I thank you guys. Paste. Check your DMs, Jeremy. Tell me on Twitter and tell me if that worked. Cropped layout. Press. Shift +2. Play out. Press shift. I don't know what's going on. What happens if I click on exit solo layout? Oh, there we go. Eddie, my guy, thank you for coming in. I just now seen you, brother. My man. Thank you so much for coming in. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you very, very much, man. I really appreciate it. Wow, all the homies is here. That's what's up. That's what's up. What'd you think about The Rock? Eddie, what'd you think about that segment? Hello, hello? Am I back? I think I just killed my stream. Shit. Shoot. No? Am I still here? Maybe I'm still here. Jeremy, are you in the chat, bro? Can you hear me? Because I sent you a link to your DMs, bro. Yeah, it was very weird, right? Because it wasn't what we were expecting, like I was saying. It was there was a weird, like nobody really knew how to kind of. It just left everybody kind of in limbo, like I was saying. But yeah, of course, Cody's not going to want to sign with the devil. He's not going to sign his name on, make a deal with the devil, so to speak. That's Illuminati shit, right? But if Rock's going to play a devilish character and you have Devil's Advocate, you've got the angel on one shoulder and the devil. Who's going to be the angel? Who's going to be the light side if the Rock is the dark side? I'm still here. Okay, thank you, Mike. I clicked on something and it said that I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to split the screen down the middle to make two boxes, one for me, one for Jeremy, but I don't know. Well, I said check Twitter because yes, I did. I'm looking at the DM I just sent you. Midmo Smart. I got it. You said you got it. Tell me I didn't. This is not the night that Pretty Deadly is going to win gold. Their nipples are exposed. No one should be winning any sort of championship title belts with their nipples hanging out the bottom of their shirts, bro. That's just my feeling on that. Okay, private chat. I see a private chat message. That must be Jeremy. Scroll down. What? Oh. Oh no! Scroll down what are you talking about, Jeremy? Oh, it was Julia's birthday. I'll bring the swag like nobody can. I don't know what's going on with my feed. Kevin Owens. Rock is going to have a press conference immediately following SmackDown. Maybe he says something there, doubting it, but you never know. Yeah, it'll probably be Ask Denise. Yeah, Montez getting, man, he gets such crazy air off of that frog splash leap, man. He gets way up. He's got mad hops and leaping off that springy top rope like that. Sheesh. He must be 15 feet up in the air coming down on his belly like that. That's got to feel crazy. Mike Rouse, do you care to explain yourself, my friend? Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Jeremy's probably actually plugging in all of his stuff. Shit's gonna be over by the time Jeremy's ready. The thing, Yuri, about Rock and Cody at Mania, I'm not sure yet about that because where's Roman Reigns? Is he on Raw now? Is that what's up? Roman's on Raw? Chat? Roman Reigns is on Raw? Because I thought it was SmackDown, but did he get recently? He moved to Raw during the portal, right? Did they switch him for Drew? Is that what happened? Damn, my chat is way behind. I'm trying to be able to gauge like the delay between when you guys hear me talking and then getting responses back. I mean, it says I've got like there's a handful of people in here. So it hasn't really been said whether he's on Raw for sure or not, right? Either way, I just have this doesn't make sense when you factor Roman into the equation because Roman lost to Cody. Rock never really had any interaction with Roman after that loss. He didn't denounce him. He didn't say you fucked up, you lost it, you're a disgrace to the family. It was kind of just Roman lost, went off into oblivion. The Rock cut a couple of promos, and now here we are. Roman's got to have a huge problem. Oh, we're doing the signs of the night now? Okay. These are not the signs of the night. This is just the cameraman just showing random signs for real. What do you keep saying scroll down for? Huh? I'm confused. You should see the. Oh, I don't know. Scroll. Okay, there you are. You're to the left of my name now, bro. Thank you. I did not. You're grayed out though, so it's a very against this white background. I can barely even see it, so I wouldn't have even noticed had you not said anything. Is this going?
All good.
What
What's
up?
up, bro? What's up? It's the
Woohoo!
first stream. Woohoo!
And I just
Oh,
knocked my webcam off of my monitor, son of a bitch. God
how
damn it.
dare you? What's
I got
up,
all excited.
everybody?
You got me all excited, bro. No homo.
Well, nonetheless, this is awesome. Hooli on his first live stream. Everybody give it up. Give it. I'm impressed. I am impressed.
Thanks, dog. Appreciate you.
This is exactly what I envisioned, at least starting out, at least if you were just gonna go by the seat of your pants, which I mean, that's what you did. What's up, Yuri? What's up, David Thiering in the house?
David Thiering was David Thiering. I don't want to incorrectly I don't want to misspeak, but I'm pretty sure he was one of the first 3 people in my chat.
Bro, like say I told you earlier, like if I got a notification or you were telling me you were going live, I would come in. And you were just
and
like,
I looked and I'm like an hour 30 and I'm like, Jeremy's not here. I'm like, what the hell?
I've been here watching, and like when I texted you, I was like, The Rock is the devil. The Rock is the devil. Just you watch.
Oh, yeah. And that's when okay, because I didn't understand. And I was like, yeah, I said, because I repeated his line about I'll slap the syphilis off your face. And then I said, I'm live. And you said, me too. And I was like, oh, I didn't know you were live.
No. I was like, I thought you were talking about you're watching live.
Oh.
I don't know what the deal was. I was like, wait
David,
a second.
David Thiering. David motherfucking Thiering was the second person to comment in my chat.
Good for him. Well, good for him. I'm glad David Thiering.
Him and Indigo. Indigo. Yes, he was the first person to comment in my stream. I don't know how he got here. He was commenting immediately. So
we're all OTS people. So that's cool.
Shout out to Indigo and David for getting here that fucking quick before I could even figure out what was going on. Pat Palm, my dude. Welcome in, Patrick. Glad you made it, brother.
Patrick Palmer's in here. Holy shit. Good shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hooli, you have to go into your actual stream on YouTube to mod people.
Okay, hold on.
So if you okay.
Hang on.
You're good, bro. Do I have this on YouTube? No. Why is it being quiet?
Which would hurt my family, by the way. I love his passive aggressiveness. He is a total Canadian.
Oh, I watched this shit earlier.
Kevin
he very
Owens.
Much is.
Oh, that's a next post. Yeah, okay. This isn't a live promo. Uh-oh.
No, he is not. No.
This is like the Brian Pillman shit.
I mean, no. I mean, if you want to go this far, I mean,
he's in his house.
Yeah,
he's in his house, cutting his promo while he's in his house, bro.
No. This is
oh, he's outside his window.
This is Swerve Strickland outside Hangman's house too. I mean, we can relate it to that too. Just not on camera, but all things considered, yeah.
Was it Randy Orton when he would go? Was he attacking the Undertaker when he? Who kept going after Undertaker's wife at Undertaker's house? Was that Randy Orton?
Yeah, it was. It was. Whether it was
when he was married to that girl named Sarah. Yeah, no, it was Sarah.
Was it Sarah? I thought it was Michelle McCool.
They weren't together. Yeah, it was Sarah, because he had Sarah tattooed on his neck, and I remember she would be laying out by the pool. Okay. Yeah, it gives me them type of vibes.
You are right. Yeah, that is. Yeah, and what you were saying, this actually is more of a Brian Pillman situation. But yeah, we have. How many times have we seen this entire scenario encompassing any, or at least encompassing any?
When you got two dudes that are that entwined in their careers, it just works, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And they came into NXT. I mean, when they both got to the main roster, they were already on Fight Forever mode.
Yeah. For sure.
Will Cody accept the final boss's offer? So the fact that Fortnite OG is sponsoring the Elimination Chamber would lead me to believe there's going to be an influx of WWE content onto the Fortnite game, I would assume.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't.
The Rock and John
I
Cena
think
are
it's
already in the game.
Fortnite. Yeah, it could be
Is this
interesting.
Damian Priest?
So what did they say?
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm watching the same bootleg stream that you are right now. So
Okay,
what
good. So
did
we're on the
that?
same time.
What happened during that cutout time? Because I had to refresh as well.
What, The Rock?
Because you said
The chat told me
I'm
that they
I'm
said, because it cut off with me, so the chat said that he told Cody, I also want your soul.
he said he wants his soul.
Yeah, I guess, which is kind of
I
like
fucking
it cut
told
for me.
you.
Yeah,
I
you were
fucking
saying he's
told
the
you
devil.
guys. He is the fucking devil.
Yeah.
That is such an interesting.
But when you have the devil, you've got to have the
go.
angel. So who's going to be the angel? He's got to have somebody in his
He's
ear
gotta
on both
have
sides, pulling
it's
him.
gotta
He's
be.
going to be in a tug. Is Roman Reigns going to be the angel? Is Roman fucking Reigns going to play the angel in Cody's ear against The Rock?
That would be interesting.
Because The Rock, unless Roman Reigns is in on this with The Rock, I would assume Roman Reigns is going to have a massive problem with The Rock now coming to Cody and saying, I want you to be my champion. Because it's going to look to Roman like, I thought this was about our family legacy, when it comes to find out you just want whoever's got the title belt. It doesn't matter about family.
Yeah, that actually does make a lot more sense.
Right? So I think Roman is going to become the baby face. We might be getting a heel turn.
Destined.
No, we might be getting a Cody heel turn, especially if he keeps the belt. If he keeps the belt at WrestleMania, I bet you Cody turns heel.
This guy, he knows his shit. Listen.
I
was kind of getting those vibes, but I wouldn't have necessarily said Roman would have been the one unless it was like, I just wouldn't have got that. So that he is the other factor in this whole equation, but I just wouldn't have seen him as that kind of character unless you had clarified. David Deering, thank you. I appreciate your subscription. I've got 10 episodes on YouTube right now, the first episodes of Decoding Kayfabe. It's been a while since I've put anything out. It's been a weird situation that I've been in with an election year because I'm very into politics as well, but been going through a lot of lifestyle changes, so bear with me. I'm trying to get shit back and going, but this is Huli's channel, so we're gonna focus on him.
Keep
I
am
going. So keep proud of it. I want to say
I'm just
I am so fucking happy that you got this shit up and going, and I was just kind of happy. I just messaged you and you're like, I'm live, and I'm like so no, I'm very fucking proud of this guy here. I'm very fucking proud.
Thank you, brother.
I had to figure all this shit out myself, and it was not fun. It was not easy, and I'm gonna help him a little bit along the way as much as he wants my help. But he's figuring it out himself, and I'm very happy for that. As far as wrestling content goes, this guy, you may not give him enough credit. You may not even know what he knows, but he's got a lot of insight that a lot of people these days, at least in our OTS community, he's got a lot of knowledge. And
you put me over like this, bro?
Bro, you're my dude. I've known you for how long? I've known you for how long? He knows his shit.
Bro,
if you have anybody you want to go to for wrestling knowledge, whether he's wrong or maybe has a little bit of extra added flavor to go along with what you may be thinking, like, he's generally always got the right idea. And I have never been led astray from this guy.
I take a little bit different approach, because everybody, all us wrestling fans, like, everybody wants to get their viewpoint across, or what they think is going on, how they're consuming the product, and I get that. I just feel like it gets taken so seriously, and a lot of people lose sight of the fact that
they live this fucking shit. Whether they're in the business or not,
I feel a lot of us.
Yeah,
this is like as close as a lot of us are gonna get. Like, a lot of us, when we were kids, had dreams and aspirations probably of being pro wrestlers, and with technology, this is as close to the business as a lot of us are going to get, is being able to connect with other people around the world through YouTube, through social media, and be able to talk and watch together, you know. And I just feel like, I mean, I do a
Yes,
lot of
sir.
trolling online. I say a lot of trolly shit regarding wrestling, but I appreciate you putting me over like that, because
Well,
if
it
you
comes from a
see,
real place,
if you were
obviously,
following
but
me
yeah.
from before, like the last 2 years, you would. I wasn't very much of a troll up until the last couple years, and so if
What's up,
you followed me
Guardian?
for a long time, you probably know that I wasn't a troll back then. But if you've recently followed me, you probably don't take me seriously because I've been
This
trolling for like
business,
2 straight years. But
and the
it
fans
just
who
got to me,
follow
bro.
it.
You know what I mean? And I just bullshit because I'm just online. I'm not trying to make enemies, bro. I'm trying to have a good time and I just want to watch
Right.
wrestling and chill. You know what I'm saying?
The
And
fans in this business, they deserve the trolling at this point. How secular and fucking divisive is this whole
I'm
tribalistic
still here. I
fucking?
just had to turn off my camera.
Yeah, you're good. No, like this entire fucking community is so tribalistic and so divisive in its core that it almost needs to be trolled. There needs to be some kind of humor to come along with all of this. Like, we're so serious about pro wrestling. So, I mean, just watch what you watch, enjoy what you want to enjoy. But if it's not making sense, if it's not going through logically, we're going to point it out, especially this guy. I'm pretty middle of the road. I like to give everybody their credit, but he's going to definitely tell it like it is, for sure.
I'm just seeing JD's tweet about The Rock. He too thought it was a confusing promo direction, which obviously, yeah, but he thinks that if The
Yeah.
Rock, if they didn't have that scene with them seen together drinking Terramana when after, because think about that final image. We had images of The Rock beating the shit out of Cody out in the rain outside, whipping him
And
with
then
the
the next
belt,
thing they're
talking
buddy
shit about his
buddy.
mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then WrestleMania, he was, you know, he came out after WrestleMania. He had his Rock title belt on him. He's, you know, don't disappoint me again, blah, blah, blah. And then he's at the Raw Netflix thing, and they're all buddy buddy, and it's like, huh?
Hey, it really
You
didn't
just beat
make
his
any
ass
sense.
6 months ago. And
Right.
JD
It
is
really
saying if
doesn't
they
make
wouldn't have
any
shown
sense.
them being friends, there would have been no need for The Rock to show up to. I truly believe that he wasn't supposed to be here tonight. That promo let me know kind of that his initial intention was to show up at the Chamber, which I
It
didn't think
did
he was going
relative.
to do. But
Right.
oh, hold on,
Right.
Jacob Fatu, my bad. I gotta let him speak. Oh, now he's speaking for in front of Solo, like he's the leader. Yaramin.
Is this a different kind of fucking bloodline?
It's Jacob Fatu-led bloodline. That's Jacob's music.
Well, he's the one who's got the. Is that him and Solo have a tag match, right?
Yeah. And Jacob said it ain't going to be me and Tama Tonga. It's going to be me and you tonight, since me and Tom have been running SmackDown the last 3 weeks. He was like,
was there anything in particular that Jacob Fatu was kind of called on in the last week and a half? I'm thinking there was something where he.
Yeah, because Solo Sikoa dipped out. Solo Sikoa lost at the Rumble and dipped out. And hadn't been seen since. He hadn't been on TV since. And Jacob and Tama Tonga have been here every week. And so when Solo showed up last week, Jacob was like, nah, dog, where you been? And so now Solo is kind of on butt kiss mode. Solo's kind of acquiescing to Jacob now because Jacob's now like, I don't know about you, bro.
There may be a serious fucking power struggle within this.
That's what I said. The Rock is pulling Cody out of the match for, because he's going to let this. See, The Rock is doing shit by design. Cody was supposed to be a part of this match.
Smart man.
The Rock comes in and says, I'm exercising my authority and pulling you out of this match. So it gets Cody thinking, here we go again. Now Cody's already on the defensive and is already feeling some insecurities and going back to his mentality of last year because of what The Rock did. Also, it's a two-edged sword because this whole situation's about to play out with Solo. Solo's about to be probably booted. He ain't gonna be the shot caller no more. It's gonna be Jacob Fatu for the heel faction version of the Bloodline, and Rock is gonna let that play itself out.
I like that. I do like that.
That's what I think.
That's it. That is interesting. That is an interesting take, for sure. Especially just Solo's just taking a back seat after his being head of the table. Like, what the fuck?
Boy, man, I mean, you've been living in the Hammerstein Ballroom for a while now. I would figure that big open room gets kind of drafty.
Yeah.
Plus, all them ECW wrestling fans, it can't smell good in there, bro. I'm just saying, it probably smells like a truck stop urinal.
Hammerstein makes my nipples hard. I'm sorry.
Yeah, looking at it, I can't imagine living in there smelling it. But hey, do you, my guy?
Well, everything I've got is backwards right now since I had to fucking reset my shit. I don't know what the fuck.
I know, bro.
I can't. Well, no, you're making me sad. Like, what are you gonna?
You're making me insecure, man.
I love the Hammerstein. Why are you making fun of me?
Did you happen to watch JD on with Coach yesterday?
I have not had a chance to watch that yet.
I watched it after we talked on the phone, bro.
How was it?
It's good.
Was it good? Okay.
Bro,
I will definitely check it out.
I really liked their energy together. I think I might like Coach and JD's dynamic better than him and Solid Monster, better than Baydala, better than I'm not gonna lie. And that's not like Solid Monster's my dude too. I love Solid Monster. I feel like I've always said from the get-go, when Andrew and JD split, I had some feeling that it was just going to be Solid Monster because that was the only thing I could think of that made sense, right? But then as I thought about it, I'm like, but these guys are basically the same wrestling brain. Yeah, they disagree on some things, but not very often. And I feel like to have a show like Tuesday Night Titans, it does better if you have two guys coming from a completely different place where their ideas often clash. If they can debate respectfully, I feel like that's more engaging for the audience. That's just my personal take. So it's not a knock on Solid Monster. I
do agree. I think they're
because Coach comes from the WWE world and he's a lot of pro WWE, whereas JD is a lot of you just gotta watch. It's less than an hour. It's like 57 minutes long. You gotta watch it, bro. You just gotta watch it. You'll know what I mean.
Listening. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. I definitely understand what you're saying, and I will listen to it.
Because JD has some take, because fucking Coachman asked him what his, hey, what about, what's your take on this Vince thing? JD played his shit so smart, bro. I was proud of JD, dude. I was really proud of JD.
I'm really gonna have to listen to that.
JD answered everything perfectly, bro. Perfectly.
Well, we all
even if Coach was trying to trap him, asking him certain things, JD answered everything to a T perfectly.
Right. Yeah, for him already being in the wrestling.
Is the show over? Is it over?
No.
Oh no, picture in picture. I heard a commercial music, so I was like, wait, did I miss the end of SmackDown? Because I had to plug my phone into the charger again.
No, you're good. All things
considered,
I hate this
picture-in-picture shit. I hate this picture-in-picture shit with everything in my body. I hate it.
I think SmackDown needs to move to streaming too, but that's another topic for another moment. But no,
they're going to Netflix after August, I believe.
Word.
In August or some shit like that.
How they need to be.
Their deal with UFC is up.
Because then, if anybody pays the max amount for Netflix, they can watch it without any real commercials. But no, back to the conversation with JD and Coach. I see how, with that caliber of guest, or JD being that caliber, being a guest on that caliber of show, how JD is going to mind his P's and Q's, but he's also going to know what he's going to say well before he says it. And we all know
JD is a bigger audience than Coach, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
but
JD's numbers eclipse Coach.
That just shows the respect he has for Jonathan Coachman. So I
just don't want people in the wrestling industry that are in the podcast game catching wind of JD and seeing his numbers and using him like other people in the IWC have tried to use JD because of the numbers that he garners,
and we all.
And I'm not saying that Coach is going to do that. I'm just saying I don't want anybody doing that to him.
Well, I mean, having a being a guest on this caliber of show, or even if Coach came on and did a solo interview on JD's channel, like that would elevate him to such levels to where what we were talking about yesterday, Sirius XM, motherfucker. Yeah, he'll definitely mind for that shit.
No, you could just tell.
Yeah,
you could tell at
he's
the end,
definitely got the capability
by
of
the
doing
end
that.
of the show, you could. And then JD put out his short today, and he was like, "That's definitely not the last time I'm going to be working with Coach." And then I see tweets from David LaGreca this week to JD, and I'm like, "That's JD's." Like the fact that JD's now making these connections to guys that have direct links to the business.
Good point. Good point, Guardian. Continue.
Having watched JD come from, his little bedroom or office room back in the day, whatever that room where you could see all his posters and his Funko Pops and shit on the wall.
Sephiroth.
Coming from them days to see, to hear him talk about his thoughts and his dreams on where he wanted to take his love for pro wrestling on YouTube, what he wanted to do with it, to see now some of that stuff starting to manifest itself through because of all his hard work. It's really inspirational to I think content it should just be a model to be studied for content creators, not just wrestling fans that want to do content creation, but content creation in general. JD's
especially
true
in the
inspiration.
wrestling business, for sure. And it may be one thing you can attribute various characteristics of streamers from wrestling to other things, but nonetheless, like JD is kind of a litmus test or a template if you want to go for any kind of real streamer who has any kind of credibility. For one, thank you, Guardian. But for anybody
JD's work
who
ethic
really
is
gives
second
a
to none.
shit,
Find yourself a YouTuber who puts out as much content weekly as JD does. Just find one.
Oh,
and then count yourself lucky, because not very often do you find a content creator that is that dedicated. Look at these fucking turnbuckle spots from Fatu, man. Jesus Christ.
They are no fucking joke. And I used to, if anybody who used to watch MLW, these are very
he's got Umaga style pants.
Oh!
Spine buster, nice.
And how he has taken it to Braun fucking Strowman, of all people. Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Fatu. I love how Jacob's shirt it looks just like the NWO Wolfpack shirt to me. It reminds me so much of it.
Yes, sir.
I was telling the chat earlier, I don't know if you were here or not, but I was talking in the chat saying that I was hanging out with you earlier, and I showed you 20-year-old me flipping off Goldberg at
Oh, you talked about that?
Yeah, when I first went live.
It all started because everybody who knows who I am, Guardian knows, David Deering, if you're still in here, I don't know, but I'm the guy with the very recognizable giant off the script sign that was dead center at Dynasty, most notably. You'll clearly see me when the Young Bucks are taking down their titles in the ladder match. But like say, again, this isn't about me, but that's just who I am. But yeah, all things considered, like we are all very much wrestling lovers of wrestling, excuse me. But no, the whole thing.
My journey started WrestleMania 3.
Yep. And I could have only wished
I turned on the TV and there's Hulk Hogan staring up at Andre the Giant, and they're in the ring just staring at each other. That iconic pose. That was the very first time my eyes laid on. That was my very first image of professional wrestling as a child, was Andre and Hogan. And ironically enough, I hated Andre the Giant because he was a heel, obviously. But I also ended up, once I discovered Ultimate Warrior and Macho Man, I just saw the image of Hogan and Andre, and it was like, seeing that image, it was like you're automatically pulled into that, and you're like, who are these giant dudes, and what is this? That
Like
was
say,
the shot that pulled me into professional wrestling.
Mhm.
But what made me fall in love with professional wrestling was Macho Man and the Warrior.
Yep. Again, my first glimpse was WrestleMania 3. I will never forget it. Grandfather and my dad were actually watching it, and I like years after the fact. This was like 1989 because they were getting ready to watch the 1989 WrestleMania, and
Well, that was
was that
WrestleMania
WrestleMania
4.
5, WrestleMania 4 or 5? Yeah.
85 was the first one.
Yep.
3 was 88.
But no, they were watching WrestleMania 3, getting ready for one of the next ones because I guess WrestleMania 3 was probably their favorite at that point. I couldn't even remember, but I remember at least the specifics. But no, WrestleMania 3 was what brought me into it. What made me love professional wrestling was shit.
Simone Spike time.
Yeah, it's got to be. Yep, Small
I'm listening.
Spike. No, yeah, it's honestly, it's hard to say anything less. Hogan and Randy Savage.
So Solo and Jacob are about to
It's
lose this
hard to
match. I
say.
think Solo's going to take the pin because Jacob kicked him. And then he gets tossed out and Solo's going to get pinned, just like I said. Watch. Yup. And they're going to lose, and this is going to start the rift with Solo and Jacob. Holy shit. Braun Strowman just cleaned Jacob's clock.
There it
Holy
is.
shit.
There it is. All right, yep.
Let's fucking
And
go.
especially against Damian Priest.
And it's 8 o'clock, so we've been on for 3 full hours, longer than Raw. Damian Priest, chokeslam, south of heaven. Let's go. 1,
Good
2,
shit.
3. And now we have Solo versus Jacob.
Good shit. Good shit.
So they are going to go with Solo versus Jacob, I'm pretty sure, at Mania. Which I don't know. Solo's not that good of a wrestler, in my opinion.
He's mediocre at best, but he's still fucking green. The whole thing is he came into this green.
He did get plucked from NXT for this storyline. They did pluck him.
Very quickly.
Yeah. He was still pretty new to NXT when they plucked him.
He's still very green.
Yeah, David.
No, he's learning. He's learning.
Yeah. Solo's going to use that as an excuse to be pissed at Jacob. Or Jacob's going to say maybe that was supposed to happen. Maybe Jacob's not going to care.
Well, I mean, at this point.
All right. Time to go to YouTube to watch the press conference.
Oh, that's right.
They're doing a press conference.
That's right. Are you're staying live for that?
Hell yeah.
Right on.
I'm a content creator now, bro.
I'll be here for it. My dog.
Oh, look! I open up. Dude, this is crazy, dog. I open up YouTube on my phone, and this is what I see. Oh shit! My camera's been off this whole time. Chat. Fucking A.
You're good. You're good, bro.
I don't know if you can see my phone screen, but look at. I see me. It's my stream.
Yeah, go you. Look at you.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God, there's another Trayton video. I'm sorry. I'm big on GTA roleplay videos from GTA 5.
Oh yeah, GTA RP is amazing. If anybody's having a bad day, if you're into gaming at all, if you want to laugh harder than you've laughed at anything in your life, and I'm a very difficult person to get to laugh. I have never laughed harder in my life at anything than watching Grand Theft Auto 5 RP servers. I'm not even joking.
Do you like watching Frenchie and OP and Trayton?
I don't know the mainstream American guys. The guys I mess with are guys that I moderated for that were pro Call of Duty players on Twitch, and they would play RP GTA for shits and giggles. And they're from England, so they would play like British Mafia guys and stuff. And I've never laughed harder at anything in my life. Not a movie, not a stand-up comedy segment. Nothing has made me laugh harder than watching GTA RP.
Knowing your history, I can't help but like understand that at the same time.
Yeah. GTA RP is absolutely fucking epic, and I cannot wait for. Wait, why am I so low now? I can hear that music for your stream that you're setting up in the background there, buddy.
Oh no, it's the upcoming WWE.
They're using generic stream music for that because I just listened to that same fucking tune earlier before I went live. Is that WWE and they're multi-millions and they're using a generic StreamYard song for real?
Yeah,
I believe you. I believe you,
show
bro.
it to you
I've heard that song so many times on other people's YouTube videos before. That's crazy. I thought you were literally like setting up a future stream for yourself or something.
No. Like I would love to be
funny. What a broke ass bunch of bitches at WWE for that, man, for real.
Well,
they probably got they probably got like every single YouTube plaque you can get for having all the viewers and stuff. As many followers as they got.
They've got that emerald like
the ruby diamond one or something.
They've got
the platinum
lava,
ruby.
They've got the lava fucking play button at this point. Like I don't know what the fuck.
There's one that's a platinum square with a ruby play button with a ruby arrow in it or triangle. It looks amazing. Billy Bomb, no way.
Really?
Mod Squad Billy.
Right, fucking
Billy.
on.
My man.
That's what's up. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to this guy's stream. The first.
I've actually, if anybody, like I said earlier, I'm so new to this. I don't know how to run the software. I'm learning on the fly everything from scratch. So with that being said, if anybody's got any ideas for copyright free music, if anybody's got ideas for, I'm gonna name my channel. It's not gonna be called Hooli, obviously.
Bro,
I got an idea for a name. I
already told you. Like back when I was like looking for music for my shit, I got you. I got you for real.
Oh yeah.
Anybody who has any extra ideas for real, it's all welcome.
If anybody's got ideas for the name for a podcast or what, I got an idea of what I want to call my podcast, and I think it's a pretty clever play on words, but I'm not 100% sure on it yet. So I ain't revealing it yet until I am. There's two options. I'm heavily leaning towards the one, and I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm going to end up choosing. What up, Billy? How you doing, brother? How you doing?
Yeah.
Damn, I've been live for 2.5 hours already. That's crazy shit, bro. Wow.
Bro, again, I am so fucking proud of you for just fucking saying fuck it and just hitting record, hit and go. Like this is awesome. It
probably wasn't very smart for analytics to not. I should have posted on Twitter and stuff to get more people in here, but
you'll figure your shit out. We'll get it worked out. Trust me.
Don't I need to like have like a certain amount of viewers and stuff, I think, at some point, but
we're gonna get you up there. Give me a second. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
You feel like changing your name to Hellfire Kai? Do it, Yuri. Do it. Why not? You only live once, bro. You only live once. That's crazy to see my stream on YouTube right now on my phone. I gotta actually screenshot this. It's wild. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Hit them likes. Thank you, Billy. Appreciate you, bro. I love you guys, man. Thank you so much for coming out. I was literally just 20 minutes before SmackDown thinking, oh, well, The Rock's showing up tonight. Maybe I'll go live, or maybe I'll just try to iron out some of the kinks on my stream. And 10 minutes into the show, I finally got the nerve to click the live button. I was late.
Don't even trip on that, man. Like, it just is what it is. People are going to catch up with you, and honestly, they fucking did. So,
yeah.
But no, just to clarify, no, we were having a conversation earlier about while we were on the phone, and I was just elaborating. I was dead center with my OTS sign at Dynasty, this last year's Dynasty on April 21st. And it all went into me talking about that, and then you were reminding me, oh yeah, you were at Spring Stampede '99 when Goldberg beat Kevin Nash and pissed you the fuck off. Clearly, like it was clear as day. I could not fucking
motherfucker.
Like
Fuck
anybody
you,
who watches that thing,
motherfucker.
right?
Like you can't miss it. You cannot miss it. In that moment, as I was doing that, I could see the camera, and I knew the camera was getting me.
It was,
and in that moment, as I'm saying "fuck you" to Goldberg, the thought in my brain was, my dad would be so ashamed of me right now. That was the thought in my head.
It don't matter at that point. It's already done.
I had, bro, the way that I told you the story about how I luckily in the parking lot walked past that scalper, and I'd already been talking to my girlfriend at the time about, I wish we could be on, if there's any way for me to get rid of these tickets and get better ones, like I hope that scenario happens for us. And literally like 30 seconds after I said that to her, we run into the dude that ends up selling me them tickets that ended up getting us on TV. And that was my first ever that was my first pro wrestling show I ever went to. Ever. Never been to a pro wrestling show before that. And I got to see Ric Flair, Hogan, Macho Man, Nash, Goldberg, Rey Mysterio without a mask, fucking
anybody who watches that,
Chris Benoit, Saturn, fuck, they were all fucking there, bro.
Saturn, Benoit, Dean Malenko.
Was Eddie Guerrero in there?
I don't remember Eddie being in there specifically.
Hack, who was Sandman?
Raven, yep. Sandman versus Bam Bam fucking Bigelow. Yeah. That was fucking dope.
Getting to see Bam Bam was dope too. I forgot about that.
What was that? Just a street fight or kind of some kind of a brawl of all things like that?
Versus Sandman?
Yeah. I forget what that was. Like anybody, like I've got it saved on Peacock. I'd love to go back and rewatch that. Like there's some shit that like we need to do.
It's a hardcore street fight.
It was a hardcore street fight, basically. Yeah. Okay.
That was such a dope ass pay-per-view to be my first show ever.
Yeah. I'm so proud of you.
Man. You want to talk about marking out at that show, bro. I told you 10 minutes into that show starting, like when they started doing the pyro for the intro and the sirens are going off and everything, I screamed so loud I fucking tore my vocal cords, bro. Like I had no voice to cheer anybody for that and most of that show. I was so mad.
Well, I mean, we're all marks. We're all marks. It's okay.
But I'm on TV flipping off Goldberg plain as day saying, fuck you, buddy. And that's dope as hell to me.
Bro, Miss Elizabeth was coming out with fucking Kevin Nash at that point. Like, how backwards is that by that point? So, yeah.
Luger, you mean? That. She was Luger's lady.
Right. No, you're right. Close enough, anyway. It was the same fucking group.
No, it was very surreal to be at my first show, and I'm watching Macho Man walk out with someone half his age, blonde-haired, and then Miss Elizabeth is walking out with Luger. That was did not sit right with me. But the rest of that show was, like I said, in the moment when things in wrestling are hot, you're excited to see what's been on TV that you've been into. But you don't really realize, like, you get 25 years later and you look back on it and you're like, every fucking person on that roster that was a part of that show is considered to be a legend in the business, literally.
And The Rock's starting it out. No, yeah, it just
The Rock. Oh shit.
Yeah, it just becomes a class of its own.
Why is it not showing up on my? That's crazy. What happened to WWE? Did they ban me from their shit?
I surely fucking hope not.
Well, I'm not getting it on. I have no WWE on my YouTube. Where is it?
Hold on.
Huge announcement tonight for the city of New Orleans, state, region. Can you talk about some of the factors that kind of led you to want to?
I got Raging Girl Gamer.
The third time. I can. Yeah, I'd like to. So New Orleans as brand as WWE has always been an amazing city. I mean, dating back from when I
didn't get a notification for WWE. That's crazy.
I just sent it to your DMs on X.
I found it. I got it.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool.
Yeah, just didn't send me a link. Like, that's crazy.
Weird.
I see Raging
That is
Girl
weird.
Gamer and a bunch of all my homies, but it didn't send me the major WWE press conference going on. So it must know that I'm live. It doesn't want me getting boosted at all off of their name. So
It now knows who you are.
mhm.
You.
Now I'm gonna suffer the effects of the YouTube algorithm. Fuck.
We'll get you there. We'll get you there.
Oh, now it's Malcolm X Rock with the glasses and the polo shirt, and he's distinguished and he's calm and he's a normal human. He's just a normal guy now that just has his own tequila brand and his own deodorant line and is the head of like you know.
He's the devil. He's the devil.
Yeah.
Let's just face facts, okay? He's the devil. Even though, like in real life, I will say this is a weird dichotomy, but in real life, he's very much God-fearing man, but he's literally playing a god or playing a devil-like figure. I don't know how to feel about it just yet.
Here's the thing, Billy. Billy says,
that shit's
I have a
done.
feeling
No,
it's
I
Sheena
saw it.
and not Cody. So
I don't know how
my
to feel
thinking
about
on
that.
this is Roman has definitely got to have a problem with what happened tonight. And that being said, that's going to create, I feel, Roman being the angel on Cody's other shoulder.
No, MJF is the guy who thinks he's the devil. We're not talking about AEW.
And I think that this is going to get us the Rock. I think we're getting Rock and Roman at WrestleMania, and we're getting Cena and Cody at Mania.
And Rock is trying to play everything so close
I think
to the
Cena
vest right now.
I think Cody's going to be like, Rock, you're not controlling, you're not coming in and controlling another WrestleMania, buddy. And I think he's going to befriend him because if you see the last interactions that Cody and Roman have been having, they've been more on a homie type of vibe. They've been really kind of having that understanding with each other and that respect for one another. And I think that's going to bond them.
Could
and
this
I think,
be like an elites kind of WWE power struggle? I don't know. That invites so many different aspects and angles.
someone in the YouTube chat just said Rock's going to drive drunk again. That was not a good look, having him drinking Terramana and then watching him drive off in his truck with the bottle in his lap. I was shocked they actually did that.
Well, luckily he was in the parking lot.
But still, it wasn't a good look. Really wasn't.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't. It really wasn't.
Lil Wayne. He's talking about Kendrick and Lil Wayne. Why?
He's not referring to any kind of.
Oh, Lil Wayne, the OG of New Orleans. He says,
is he drinking right now?
Yes. That's a glass of Terramana tequila.
I'll be.
There he goes. Damn. There he goes. Sip.
10-year contract, an agreement with Netflix. I think it's been going great. I think the opportunity for WWE to grow and expand. And right now, I think it's going great. I think, as you guys know, we signed a 10-year contract.
Sorry if there's any drowning.
Wait, they signed a 10-year deal with Netflix?
Yep, they sure as fuck did.
10-year deal is wild.
I mean, we can definitely say this is a different era of WWE at all, David. We can definitely say that.
So I think the relationship has been great. I think the deliverables have been great. I think with something like this, because it was a big announcement and we were able to converge our announcements.
In this press conference, the whole format or idea of it didn't come about until today, from what I understand. So the fact that The Rock had to show up at all, he was just like, "Fuck, I'll answer some questions," because obviously people are gonna have some serious issues or serious questions about what's going on from here after I inject myself. So, but no, he wants Cody's soul, as in the chance at the next chance at the title. From everything that I can understand, what else could he really want that could be attributed to Cody's soul other than the title? So he wants a title shot, whether WrestleMania he's not due to wrestle at Elimination Chamber, right? This could be something that like surpasses within the next week. So,
and at the end, the final boss says, "I want your soul." And I think what that does in this wild, crazy world
here we go.
Wrestling is that, to me, it just becomes.
He's explaining what happened tonight.
Yep.
In the world of pro wrestling, as we all know, like everything will culminate to a match. Like whatever happens, it will end up in the ring. What I really love about this rare airspace that we've gotten to with the character of the final boss.
You see,
whale unicorn.
Someone said the final Diddy in the chat is calling him the final Diddy. Oh my god, bro.
Oh my god. No. For real.
Someone said Rock Diddy and someone said the final Diddy.
I don't know how much I like them explaining this shit right now. I don't know.
They really broke kayfabe a lot tonight, which I don't know if I like it either.
Excuse me.
Someone in the chat just said R.I.P. kayfabe.
His dad and my dad.
Right as we said that.
With us, but I think to be able to have a storyline.
Yep.
Characters who.
Kayfabe, you dope.
Very popular.
We were Roman and Rock stopped edging us. What the fuck? Oh my goodness.
Kind of weird. He wants his soul.
Next Saturday.
I love it. I love it.
The final Diddy. Yes, David. That's a good one.
We had a few tequilas out here.
Hey, Rock, how you doing? This is Devin with Hold the Mayo.
Hold the Mayo.
I have two questions, so I'm just going to merge them into one somehow. Let's say you have the ultimate cheat day for food, okay? And you're in New Orleans. What are 3 foods that you got to eat on the ultimate cheat day in New Orleans? And then somehow pair this with who are your 3 favorite artists?
You sound like you're deep from Louisiana.
From the deep side. Yeah.
What we were talking about, about Ricky Starks. Excuse me, Ricky Saints.
Rocky Saints.
Yeah, Rocky
Saints. They should have called him Rocky Saints. That's what they should have called him.
That would have been interesting, but no, we were talking last night or yesterday about the whole Rock news came out around the time that we had called each other, and we were talking or speculating about Ricky Starks or Ricky Saints at this point being involved in a Rock storyline, given the whole promo back and forth between Adam Copeland and Edge in AEW when Ricky Starks was in the ring with him. Blah, da, 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 da. He called him basically some kind of paraphrasing like a makeshift Wish or Temu Rock. And no, I thought that would actually come up, but maybe next year.
Definitely not. It was far-fetched to think that would happen the week that he debuts. At some point in his career, we're getting an interaction between The Rock and Ricky Saints. There has to be. There has to be.
No doubt. There's no
doubt. I was telling you last night, I would take. What? Suck the what? Did The Rock just say? Suck the head. Pause. Oh, red beans and rice. Oh, they were asking him if he eats crawfish. And he said, yeah, pinch the tail, suck the head. That's what he said.
Okay, well, glad we got some context.
He gets a pass. He gets a pass because he can eat crawfish the right way. I respect that.
Thank goodness there's context.
I respect that from The Rock, that he's not afraid to eat some crawfish. Because they're river roaches. Let's just keep it real.
Funny enough, I live around probably more rivers and tributaries than you do on the West Coast.
Oh, I
And
live by shit
I
tons of rivers, bro. We catch crawdads
well,
all the time.
I have never heard that term ever.
Really?
River roaches, never.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Well, because like everybody considers shrimp to be the cockroaches of the ocean, so if you think about a shellfish in the river, like a crawfish is going to be
Yeah,
the same version, just in fresh water, right?
yeah. I see
That's
what
the
you
first time I ever said river roaches was just now. So yay
mean.
me,
Touche. Go you.
go me. I'm proud of you. Go you.
Yeah. But no, for real though. Speaking of
He
proud,
said
no.
he cut his teeth in New Orleans. How do you cut your teeth?
Oh, JD is live. That's okay. He can be live.
Hellfire Kai, what's good? Welcome in.
He can be live. We've got his mod right here. He'll go in there when he's ready.
JD is
We've
live.
actually-
Thank you, Hellfire Kai. I thought JD was gonna wait
David-
until the rock part was over.
Is David David Thiering? Are you a mod? Or are you just a
No,
high-ranking-
Billy Bomb is.
Billy
Billy's a
Bomb
mod.
is. That's right. That's right. Red Skies
Billy
is
Bomb
playing.
is.
Oh shit.
Is Red Skies really, Billy?
What? I wouldn't have guessed that. I would have thought he would have seen some kind of advantage or like positive to the show.
No, if you looked at his tweets, he was pretty much shitting on SmackDown the whole night. Like he shitted on Charlotte Flair. He shitted on
I haven't.
Yeah, he shitted on a bunch of stuff tonight, which he wasn't wrong. A lot of it was the crowd. I mean, the crowd really didn't come alive until The Rock showed up. So
I picked up about halfway through the first hour, maybe about 45 minutes.
it's me. I just changed my name and profile pic. It's me. It's me. I just changed my name and profile pic.
Hellfire Kai.
Oh, it's Yuri. It's Yuri.
It's Yuri. Okay. Okay.
Yuri.
Well, I guess
You're like, well, he'll go in to watch JD when he's good and well ready. Yuri's probably like, fuck you.
well,
Don't shit on the birthday. Hey, he's still got to celebrate his birthday tomorrow.
It is his birthday tomorrow. Oh shit!
It was yesterday.
Birthday.
No, it was yesterday, but he's celebrating it tomorrow.
No, that's
or it was Wednesday.
Right.
Sorry,
Yuri,
it was Wednesday.
Yuri, Yuri, I wish you a happy birthday on Wednesday. I did during Rob's stream. I popped in there for a minute, and you said it was your birthday, and I wish you.
You're tripping.
Yeah, well, yeah, I am tripping. I'm still trying to fucking click that Hellfire Kai is Yuri Love or is Yuri Lover. So,
David Thiering feels my pain. Anybody who thinks that you want to mod for JD and you want to like really mod and do like the mod duties,
yeah,
it's all fun and great to bench people and stuff, but if you want to do all the other tasks that moderators do, my brain has exploded so many occasions over the last 7 years that I've been a moderator, bro. Like,
yeah, for sure.
My brain melts, especially after big shows. During big shows, my eyeballs just literally roll up into my head.
Like, I remember driving home.
Wednesday. Sorry, Yuri.
I remember driving home from St. Louis. I got to drive like 3/4 across the state of Missouri to get back to where I live at this point, from where AEW Dynasty happened this past year. And like the chat, I remember Huli, you were in there and you were saying that it was insane. Just the amount of people that were in there, the amount of benches that you were having.
What show?
Shit, not Dynasty.
Oh yeah.
You were texting me the very next day, and during actually, you were like, "What the fuck? Like this place is insane." And no, it was just like
ironically enough, the craziest shows are usually the AEW shows. Yeah. Because the AEW stands are so hardcore, like they will come in at the end of WWE shows to shit on WWE, and then but when AEW goes off the air, bro, it's a different level for AEW in terms of modding on JD's channel. The sickos are a different breed, bro.
Well, and it's one thing because okay, so I come from that old school WWF, WWE moniker, that whole lifestyle. But then, like, I've just always loved wrestling in general. Like anybody who doesn't know me, I've always watched everything. And AEW really hits on a level that I really can't get with WWE. WWE has their own category, and I can't hate on that. But like, Hooli gives me so much shit for being an AEW mark. I'm not a stan. I will not defend them if they are not worthy of it. But the fact is that I love that company, and I've been there in so many awesome.
You want to say hi to everybody? Come here. Come here.
Oh boy, here comes the puppy.
Come here. Come here. Now, if my mom was still here, God rest her soul, and she knew that I was doing my first stream, and
right
I didn't give her pride and joy some attention on camera for everybody to say what's up, she would be very upset. So everyone say hello to my
buddy.
My dog Duchess. Say look it over here. Look it. Say hi to everybody.
Oh my God, the eyeballs. Oh my God, it's popping out. It's so cute. I want one.
Yeah, she looks like she's on high alert at all times. Look at David Deering says hello, Duchess.
Come here. Have it. Come here. I've got my dog over here.
Look at her. She's watching The Rock. She loves to watch TV, bro. Like, she loves to watch. That's crazy. Like, she'll sit there and watch TV. She hears The Rock. Look at her ears are going crazy for The Rock. What is going on right now? She doesn't do this for wrestling. You hear The Rock? Huh? Yeah. Okay, you say bye. Bye, everybody. I'll see you again. I'll see you again. Like, share, and subscribe, please. Like, share, and subscribe. Send this to all your friends. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Thank you. Love you all. She is a pug, purebred pug. She's disabled. She was born. Her mom was small, but her father is a champion, a beautiful champion, AKC, UKC award-winning pug, and he's a tan-colored pug, and she's black, but so her mother was small, and she was part of the first litter, and her mom had 7 puppies in her first litter, and she didn't have enough room to have 7. I don't know how she carried 7 in her.
Oh, wow.
And my dog, I think what happened was all the embryos were forming. There was so many of them in there that my dog was not. She was the runt, but also her spine was born with a severe curve in it, and so when she's standing. When she faces forward and her legs and her tail are this way, her spine kind of bends around the corner and her head faces to the right.
Yeah,
so
it's just
her body's kind of shaped like that, like at an angle. Like here's her head, and then here's her back legs and her tail. She's all fucked up. She's not in any pain. She's just born with like a little squiggly spine, and
she got doggy spina bifida.
They were gonna put her to sleep. So I took her and kept her alive, and she was my dog for a couple years. My mom loved her so much that she ended up becoming my mom's dog for 7 years, and then obviously when my mom passed away, I got her back. But
good shit. Oh, that's awesome.
They love you. Everybody loves you. Everybody. Well, almost everybody. Sometimes I don't really like you very much, but.
Yeah, I just put Maverick on. I don't know if you saw, but I put Maverick on.
Yeah, I saw. I didn't know you had a dog.
You didn't know I had What?
I'd never seen your dog ever.
Didn't know you had one. I
never heard you talk about him.
I've always talked about him. That's weird. That's weird. You may have just not been around on certain streams like Otis. We're always talking about him, but I mean, we all know how you feel about certain people. Saw Daniel Garcia action Andretti and Wheeler Yuta. Man, they are small. Well, I'm over 6'1". Okay, I've got a Billy Bomb. I've got a story about Wheeler Yuta. I sat ringside.
Thank you, Yuri. That's a sick picture, by the way.
Yeah, that is dope. I sat third row. I want to say it was a third or fifth row. What show was that? Trying to remember. It wasn't like I was at the show where Kenny and Vikingo had their one off and Kenny won, and then he got attacked by Osprey and United Empire. But no, I'm trying to remember. There was a chick who was sitting next to us that was wearing a shirt that said "A hole for Wheeler Yuta." Straight up, she had a shirt that said "A hole for Wheeler Yuta." Basically, she
Rock
was
says he's not going to get booed at Mania next year in New Orleans.
He's not going to get booed. We'll see about that.
And that will be Paul Triple H as well. You know, with those two guys in particular, you know, wrestling is, I think, an interesting business to be in.
There is nobody right now that could be. There is no better person right now that could be taking questions.
And that's what Triple H loves.
Rock's putting over Nick Khan and Triple H.
Yeah, we'll see about that indeed.
So he's doing a great job, and I talk with him often. We're very close. What I like about Triple H is that he'll present me with something like it.
Elimination Chamber in Toronto. That's why. Okay.
But ultimately, what I love about Paul, but by the way, it's always been this way with Paul. Even back when we were wrestling every night together on the road, is that, hey, let's do something that's never been done. Let's do something that's unpredictable. Let's do something that's bold. So regarding tonight with the final boss and coming to Cody Rhodes and saying, I want to make you bigger than The Rock, and I want to provide you. I want to make all your dreams come true, and your babies, legacy. I want to make all them come true.
He's the devil.
Audacious and bold and disruptive. I could tell Paul, like, and he'll say,
They're basically doing the Illuminati storyline. Like,
yes!
I'll give you everything you want, but sell your soul.
Yeah,
he's playing the leader of the Illuminati. Yeah, bro. Where have I seen that before?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. Anybody?
Can anybody tell me where they've seen that before? I'm not really sure.
I'm not really sure. I don't know where.
Is that a new image that's just shown up on the scene, or
what is that?
What's the Illuminati? What's the Illuminati?
Dude, how many red pillars do we have in here?
Can you stand and walk straight? Come on, walk those. Come on, field sobriety test, Rock. Field sobriety test. Oh yeah, he scooted right up. Oh, that was the only. Oh, he was the only. Oh, that was it. It was just The Rock.
It's over. Fucking bullshit.
The press conference is just The Rock to get more time on air.
I told you guys it wouldn't have happened had he not shown up. I fucking told you, bro.
Why is I can barely hear.
Either way, no. Tonight made my night, bro. I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. Like, good shit. Thank
stream. You, bro. Thank you.
Good stream.
Thank you, everybody. We are 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are officially at 3 hours on the dot. Wow, talk about impromptu. Wasn't planned. Sometimes the best things are off the cuff, and I'm really bad with my anxiety. It's hard for me to be. I have to plan everything out well in advance. I can't do anything spur of the moment. I'm not very spontaneous in my real life.
No. Well, don't put it past yourself, man. Like, you did 3 hours with me on multiple occasions.
Yeah, and I think that obviously, like, the times with you, the times with Otis, the times with Rob, starting with Rob last year for WrestleMania season. And I'd be remiss. I gotta shout him out too. DJ Storms. Yeah. I started with him, to be fair, and if it wasn't for him and asking me to be a part of his show, that's really got my, I think, like the thought process and the vision started to come together for me to be able to do this. And so I owe a lot to him for letting me come and spit all my crazy shit that I say on his platform.
Well, this gave you the itch. That gave you the itch. Now you kind of scratching it a little bit. Let's go for it, bro. Let's get it going.
The watch along format's easy for me. It's gonna be when I try to do the content creating. And like I said, I've got like a name. I've got a name pretty much fleshed out, but
Thanks,
we'll
David.
see. Thank you, David. Thank you, everybody in the chat. I'm about to get
Yeah.
out of here and go to JD's stream too. I'll see you guys over there. But thank you, everyone. My guy Indigo, David Thiering, Guardian of Chaos, Jen, prayers. Everybody, keep Jen in your thoughts and your prayers.
What's going on with Jen?
Jen's
I saw her in here earlier.
Jen's dad got diagnosed terminally, so he's in the hospital right now, and I think he had surgery the other day, and I don't know if I don't know what his status is post surgery, but I know it's not looking good. And I believe Mike Rouse said his dad is he said he's not looking too good for his father either. So anybody else, everybody, whoever, if you got something going on in your life, come join the team here anytime. I'm live. You can find me, you know where to find me, on Twitch. I'm on TikTok. My name is a little bit different on TikTok, but it's pretty much how it sounds, just with 2 R's. I'll type it in the chat in case anybody spends more time on TikTok. You can @ me there in the chat. Otherwise, I am Hula. I'm that. So the last one is what I am here, and Twitter, which I don't have Instagram. So you'll find me on. You can find me on Twitch. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on X. Hit me up anytime, guys. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. I love you guys.
We love you too, Huli. We do.
We'll do this again sometime.
We shall.
We're here for a good time, not a long time.
Right on. Either way, y'all have a good night. I'm at Midmost Mark. Just put an @ symbol. Whether you like me or not, we're out of here. Deuces.
Thank you, guys. OTS for life.
OTS for life, motherfuckers.